engagement assistant at Leamington Spa Art Gallery and Museum, and for this week's Creative Kids session, what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to make our very own Haddie out of salt dough. And I've made her into this lovely little pencil holder, so you never lose your pencil ever again. So Haddie, as you probably know, was one of the 3 elephants that was owned by Samuel Lockhart, and he used to take them through Leamington, so we love our elephants here at Leamington. So I'm going to show you how to make salt dough elephants, and for this all you need are 3 easy ingredients. First of all, you need 250 grams of flour, which I've already measured out here, 125 grams of salt, and 125 millilitres of water, so you don't need much at all. So I'm going to take my salt and my flour, and I'm going to sieve them all into the same bowl. There we go. And then I'm going to very slowly add the water into the same bowl. Mix it all together. Brilliant! So once you've mixed up all of your ingredients, you should have a big ball of salt dough ready to mould with. So, if we put the bowl to one side, give it a good few squidges, just to make sure it's all fully together. Right, now this is quite a lot and we won't need all of this to make our elephant. So you just want to take off sort of like a handful size, about that. You don't need anything too big. You could put the rest in the bowl and save that for later. So you want to make a nice round ball, and this is going to be the head of our elephant. And then what you want to do is slowly make the trunk. And we do that by running it between your fingers like this, and you'll manage to get a big cone shape. Now I want my elephant's nose and trunk to be really quite long because it's got to wrap around a pencil. So I'm going to keep making mine a little bit longer than you probably normally would for an elephant. So here we go. And then place it down so you have your elephant head and the trunk. And then you want to take your pencil and wrap the trunk around the pencil so you can make sure it's the right size. A good tip would be to make sure the gap in the trunk is a little bit bigger than your pencil, just in case it moves when it's being cooked. So you can hold it there. And there we go, we have our elephant and its head and the trunk. Next up, we need to do the ears. Elephants have big ears. So let's take your ball of salt dough, and this time you only need a smaller piece. Much doesn't need to be very big. Probably only about that big. So you want to make a ball, and then this is the fun bit. You need to squish it down so it's nice and flat. There we go. And then what I like to do is I like to take my thumb and squish one end of it. So you get something a bit like this, where it's very thin on this side and a bit thicker on this side. And we're going to make 2 of those. We've got 1 and 2. There we go. So there we go. We have 2 ears ready to go. So to attach these ears and make sure they don't fall off when it dries out, I'm going to take my pencil, I'm going to make little marks all over the bit that I squished. I'm going to do that on both of the ears. And then I'm going to turn my Haddie head around and I'm going to do the same on the back where the ears will be attached. So you have a very dotty at the back. I'm going to take a little bit of the water that I've still got some in my jug, And I'm going to run that over the dots I've made. And then I can line it up, and that will help to stick the ears to the head so that when it dries they don't fall off. There we go. So then you can shape your elephant and your ears a little bit more if you want to. Make sure that your trunk hasn't drooped and that you can still get a pencil through it. There we go. And now you mustn't forget to do the eyes. I'm going to take my pencil. 2 eyes. Brilliant! And now my Haddie is ready to go. So I'm going to put her onto a baking tray. And to make sure that the trunk stays nice and round while it's cooking, what I do is I just take a wooden spoon and I place that through like that, and I can leave that in there while it's in the oven. Now, I've got loads of salt dough left, so I think I'm going to make a few more things to go in the oven. So these are all ready to go in now, and to make them hard so that they last a really long time and so that we can paint them, we need to put them in the oven for 3 hours for as low a temperature as possible. So make sure you ask an adult to help you with this bit. I think these are ready to go in. Once your salt dough creations have been in the oven, it's a good idea to let them cool down for about half an hour. But when they're ready to touch and they're not hot anymore, you'll have a nice solid salt dough creation. So I've got my Haddie here, and I'm going to be painting her with you today. So when you've finished painting your elephant and it's all dry, you'll have something like this. This one here that I painted earlier. And it will keep your pen or your paintbrush or your pencil or whatever you like safe. But you don't have to make an elephant, you can make whatever you like. So I made, with my leftover salt dough, this rainbow crayon holder. And I used biscuit cutters to make these lovely different shapes. So I've got some planes and a star, but you need to make sure that you put the hole in before it goes in the oven so that you can put the string around it and hang it up all around your house. And if you don't want to paint, or if you don't have any paint, you can also use Sharpies. So I coloured these ones in with Sharpies or any other sort of felt tip pen that you might have around. Thank you so much for watching this week's Creative Kids. I had so much fun, and I hope you had as much fun as I did making yours. And we'll see you next week.